Hi, good evening everybody. In this video we're going to take a look at the recent signings we did today and a few things I wanted to touch on that I keep forgetting to do and I'm not doing it this time. It'll be in this video coming up. All right folks, now we'll start off with some news. And yes, there she is folks. Little Rosie is officially adopted. She's part of the family. And she is stressed out saying, why are you putting me in front of this camera? So I'm gonna let her go out and I'll be back in one sec. But finally, the adoption process is complete with our little girl and we're just gonna give her a good home. Be right back, guys.
Sounds interesting.
All right, now that that's done, I can get back to you guys not watching me with the dog and talking about hockey. So let's take a look at some news here, guys. I got my glasses, yes I do. I got a few signings for you, for those of you that are not updated. And I got a fly in this room, so if you see it go by me, live and let live. I'll try and get him out of here with a cup later. All right, let's go into this. The first, there's gonna be four things I touch on. So this is number one, here it is. Vinny Hinostroza signs with the Buffalo Sabres. Vinny Hinostroza won't be going to market after all. The Buffalo Sabres have signed the pending free agent to a one-year, $1.7 million contract for 2022-23 season. Hinostroza, 28, was a perfect fit for the Sabres this season, offering some solid secondary scoring and relatively limited minutes. His 13 goals and 25 points in 62 games came while averaging fewer than 14 minutes a game and seeing almost no time on the power play. While he's not ever going to be a first-line player, Hinostroza offers a reliable option for the Sabres as they look to take the next step. Originally selected in the 6th round of the 2012 draft, Hinostroza has carved out a nice little career for himself to this point. In 334 games, he has 51 goals and 137 points, with a career high 39 coming with the Arizona Coyotes in the 2018-2019 season. For less than $2 million on a one-year deal, there is absolutely no risk involved for the Sabres, other than perhaps taking up a roster spot from one of their young forwards. Even so, there had been mutual interest in a new deal for weeks, if not months, and it was hard to imagine Hinostroza getting a ton more money or opportunity on the open market. So Vinny signed. I don't think this means, guys, just so you know, because we're going to have the conspiracy theories now, I don't think this means that Peterka doesn't cut the team. Just so you know, it doesn't mean that. We will find a way, and Peterka, if he's ready to make this team, he's on this team. All right, what is next on the agenda? This is basically just some random stuff I'm tossing your way, guys, that you might need to know about. Next clip. And reported by Matthew Fairburn, the Sabres have agreed to terms to bring back goalie Malcolm Subban, according to sources. They haven't put pen to a paper yet, but it's a two-way deal with an NHL salary of $850,000. Now, Subban is not, no, that is not our goalie signing. That's going to be more stuff you guys are going to try and throw my way. No. This is most likely an AHL signing, guys. And the truth is, I mean, all these guys showed some good flair in certain games. I know he only got to play 4 games, but you know what I mean? He played one game where he was just terrific. He really was. And, look, this is just a depth signing. Let's just leave it at that. That's just for depth. That's all it is. He never really panned out as a first rounder, guys. He really didn't. Next on the agenda, here we go. And yep, there's our buddy Ryan Johnson, who we're all waiting very patiently to find out what's going on. Well, here's some news. Ryan Johnson will decide on whether or not to turn pro after development camp. Sabres prospect Ryan Johnson will make his decision on whether or not to turn pro following their upcoming development camp, reports Lance Lisowski of the Buffalo News. The 2019 first-round pick has one more year of college eligibility remaining, and the team could interpret him staying at the University of Minnesota as an indication he may be interested in testing free agency next summer. If that's the case, Buffalo could look to move his rights in the coming weeks. If Johnson opts for free agency next August and his rights aren't traded, the Sabres would receive the 64th pick in the 2024 draft as compensation. We are lucky we drafted him in the first round because at least we can get compensation, right? We'll get a second rounder. But my goodness, it's always a headache I find with the college thing. It is. You know, it makes people stressed for nothing sometimes. He might just decide to play for us, but still. It's just one of those things, guys, I just wanted to touch on. You know, it's, if we get the 64th pick, all right, so be it. We move on. It's a loss. It's just, we just lost a first rounder into a second rounder, but it sucks. It does. Okay, last clip. And there's a little Bambino. That's Tage Thompson's new son, him and his wife. And according to the Sabres, forward Tage Thompson and his wife, Rachel, welcomed their baby boy Brooks into the world. And Thompson come to Buffalo, of course, from that St. Louis trade, as we all know. So, we have a new little face in Buffalo. Little Brooks Thompson, who might be a future Buffalo Sabre. We don't know. Life is funny, guys. It is. Sometimes weird things, strange things happen. 20 years of your life passes. You're like, my goodness, I remember when his dad played for us. It could happen. Weird and strange things happen. And I think that's about it, guys. I just want to touch on these subjects, just get these out to you, and try to stay up to date before the frenzy tomorrow. I will be around tomorrow, so I'm going to be updating you guys tomorrow as we go along and we see what happens, because it will get interesting, guys. We know tomorrow will get interesting. I might still make another video later on tonight. Not sure yet, guys, but let me get this one up to you. It won't be a long one, and I will see you, if I do see you, later on tonight. Have a good one, folks.